Oklahoma wheat growers who applied nitrogen pre-planting may now be watching that nitrogen wash away with the recent rainfall. Dr. Brian Arnell is a precision nutrient management specialist with Oklahoma State University.
We've had a lot of rain since nitrogen went out for our grazed wheat in July, August, and September. Right now, we have to be in the frame of mind that early nitrogen more than likely had heavy losses, and we have to make considerations for that going in for our grazing wheat or for our grain-only wheat coming into the springtime.
Arnell says when nitrogen is applied, it converts to ammonium, which locks into place by bonding with the soil. But add moisture and temperatures above 50 degrees, and that ammonium is converted to nitrates by bacteria. Nitrates are highly mobile and easy to wash away.
This is a perfect opportunity to implement the enriched strip, which is that rate of 40 or 50 pounds of nitrogen on a strip. You know, we use push spreaders and put a strip 10 feet wide out across the field, and you can do that right now. And in a grazing system, if you see that strip turn green, we need to get out there and we need to be on top of that and make sure we get enough nitrogen for forage growth. If you're in a grain only, still have it out there, but you can be making that decision in December, January, or February, and so we have a better idea of how many tillers are out there.
Arnell says we should expect heavy losses for nitrogen that was applied early.
You know, people ask me, can you estimate how much nitrogen I've lost? Best case scenario, I'll say you've lost 50% plus or minus 40% because there's so many variables involved. What you do have to understand is the highest probability is that you have lost some nitrogen. Driving across the state looking at fields that are up, the wheat fields that are up, I'm seeing a lot of yellowing, especially on side slopes and hilltops, which tells me that you've had water moving down those towards the bottoms. On our grazed wheat, we have to look at looking for nitrogen deficiencies and consider putting out nitrogen to make sure we get that wheat through and get some good forage production.
But the question is when to put out that nitrogen. If you're grazing wheat, Arnell says you need to apply nitrogen immediately. If your wheat is grain only, you can wait as long as hollow stem.
If we put on nitrogen in February or early March, we maximize yield and quality every time.
Dr. Brian Arnell at Oklahoma State University. For more information, go to osunpk.com and look for the article, How Long Can Wheat Wait for Nitrogen? I'm Don Atkinson reporting for the Oklahoma Wheat Commission and Oklahoma Genetics Incorporated.